What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the vlog. We're on our way to the fort right now. Back to competing. We had the whole month of September to really rest and recharge, and we have a new engaged woman over here. And I went to Puerto Rico to see my papi, Bad Bunny. So we're in a good mood. But we're out here. It's 7 a.m. We have an 8 a.m. start. So rain in the forecast. Might be a long day here. Hopefully not. It holds up, but we'll do the same as always. Take you around and see how it goes today. What's up, guys? So fast forward, Reese is doing her thing, massaging and loosening me up, stretching me. Yeah, road treatment. But yeah, today was crazy hectic, so that's why I really wasn't able to vlog. So let's just plan out the day. So we woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning because it's about a 45-minute to an hour drive to Fort Lauderdale, and then we had to be there by 7:15 to warm up for our 8 a.m. start time. But then it started to rain, so they had a plan in place. So they said, and it was to go under like the covered courts. So like there's outdoor covered courts at the fort, and I think there's like 14 of them, right? Like 7 on each side.
I think so.
Yeah. But we only had access to 3. So that already was a mess in itself. And then because I was the number 2 seed and I was at the bottom of the draw, plus I had a bye, I had to wait for all the first rounds to finish and then to reset back to the first seed and then all of those matches to finish until it got to mine. But what happened was I think they were trying to go back to the outside. Like, so it stopped raining at some point and they got the courts dry and then matches got on and then it started raining again. So they had to like redo their schedule on the indoor court. So it was just a mess. Point being, I didn't play my first round, which is the second match. I'm sorry, I didn't play my first match, which was the second round, until 12:30 p.m. So we had been there for like 5.5 hours, which is crazy. Yeah, Reese is saying it was like 12:45ish. It was honestly, it was wild. I warmed up like 3 times. I ate. I was like drinking. I was sweating. It was so humid. So yeah. So anyway, first match finally comes around. Thank God, and nothing. I came out and I was a little bit nervous just because I had been waiting around all day, and the hype of it was just, the suspense was killing me. So I really just wanted to get out there, and it's a little bit. Luisa's home. Pumi, he's excited.
Hello,
Hi, you're on the vlog.
Oh, hi, vlog.
She says hi, vlog. So yeah, I think the suspense of like waiting for so many hours just was, it's hard to deal with. And under the indoor courts, it's really hard to see because there's, the lights are not the best. And also on one side of the indoor court, it shows the open, right? The open sun, basically. So the glare of it is really hard to see and hit. So I was a little bit nervous in that sense. And, but yeah, I think I came out and played pretty well and was able to implement my plan to the best of my ability, and I think it showed in the score. So we took that one, I don't know, 15-10, 15-3, something like that. And then the second round, we had to wait a little bit more. I think we waited an hour again, like about 45 minutes to an hour, and we were able to play outside, which also was a bit nerve-wracking because the wind had picked up a little bit, and also it's just a different conditions, right? So under the covered courts, indoor, it's a faster pace because there's no conditions to affect the ball, and it's inside. But outside with the sun and the wind, so in the beginning, I don't think I really played my best throughout that match period, just because it was getting used to the conditions, and I had a really good opponent. But I think that I hung in there to the best that I could, and just tried to figure out how to play my best strengths to her weaknesses, and basically scrape my way through, and got myself to the quarterfinals against Bobby. No, that was the quarterfinals. Sorry, I'm not used to having a bye. So then the semifinals, I played against Bobby, who obviously I've played many times this year, and we always have an underlying strategy going. And competing against people that we've played against multiple times, which I did. And obviously the same goes for her because she's played, wow, my calf is so tight on that side. It's way tighter than the other one. Yeah. It's so, ow, it's so bad. Anyway, so she also knew, what to do against me plan-wise, and we had warmed up all day together as well. So I think that she just played better when it came to it, and I think the tactics that she changed were effective against me. Especially, like I said, I wasn't really playing my best, but I think even not playing my best, I did pretty well considering. So I lost in that third set, close match. The heat was crazy. I was cooked. But moving on to the bronze, I played another good player, so I think that luckily that one was more right away, and I was just saying to Reese, I'm just gonna do what I can in terms of getting to the net as much as possible and playing my game and not really worrying about the result. And I had 2 match point opportunities in the third set. I was up 15-14, and she hit a good passing shot winner, and then I was up 16-15, and I had a volley that literally tipped the net and came back on my side. So that was unfortunate, but yeah, I ended up losing that one 18-16 in the third. But overall, I think considering, like I said, the level of my play wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, getting fourth is a good result. So I finally got a main draw entry into mixed doubles, and it didn't matter because I was there from 7 a.m. till, what time did we finish? 5:30? Yeah, it was horrible, honestly. So just going to try and rest up as much as I can for tomorrow, and we'll be back out there at 9 a.m. So see you guys over there. Good morning, day 2, mixed doubles day. We're already out here, nice and early, at the fort. The weather, don't let it deceive you. It looks blue in the back, but it's black over here. So I think they're gonna move us immediately into the covered courts just to eliminate any delays and stuff that happened yesterday. So Will is over there walking. I don't know if you can see him, little man, but we look super cute in our matching outfits. We have a tough draw, but I think that we play well together, and hopefully we can make it through a couple rounds. So we'll see how it goes. right, guys, back home after yet another long day of pickleball. Back home with my boy Poombi, making him some dinner, boiling your pork, because he's a king. But anyway, today was a really good day. Got my best results in mixed so far, getting to the quarterfinals with Will. I thought we played really well, and then we faced a really hard team with Will Howells and Bobby, and I think that we just got a little bit like flustered in terms of what we needed to do in order to win points, and the energy was a little bit down because we had to wait 2 hours in between the second round match and the quarters due to lightning delay. So that wasn't fun. But yeah, the weather this tournament has been horrific, and it's been causing just so many problems in general with wait times and court assignments, and just they ran out of food, and it was just a lot going on. But nonetheless, getting my best result in mixed doubles is always good. So just gonna rest up now, waiting for Luisa to get home so that we can watch some Attack on Titan that we're currently addicted to, and then back at it again tomorrow morning. The weather's looking a little bit more promising than it was today. Still rain in the area, but definitely more promising than today. And let's see what Gauk and I can make happen tomorrow. So see you out there.
Yeah, Glauky. 1-1. Yeah. Mom. Nice, Glauky.
Hey guys, I don't know if you
Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, welcome to our YouTube channel. It's named after katstewie, but it's really us. We're the main character.
Yeah, for sure,
like, let's be honest here.
Yeah,
I don't know
here for us.
if you remember Midland, but I hope you have followed her, and if you haven't, go follow her. Like, what are we waiting for? It's just
Follow, comment, subscribe. Yeah.
Like, you know the drill. You know the drill. And while you're at it, Chama creates also. Yeah, thanks. All right, bye.
But I think what I'm trying to say I think that's
Well, guys, that's a wrap for the fort. I think that zoomed in, obviously it's not the results that we wanted on paper. Getting fourth in singles after getting gold is a tough thing to handle. And granted, I think that mixed doubles was our best result so far, so that's always a plus. And I think that women's doubles as well, even though we fell short in the second round, we still played a great match against some great players. So if we zoom out, I think considering how I wasn't feeling my best during the tournament, I think I did a lot better than what I thought. My mental and emotional kind of balance was really good, and I think that I did what I was able to do with what I had, and sometimes that's how it is at tournaments. So nothing to do now except to continue working hard and improving, and looking at the things that we need to do in order to get ready for Mesa, Arizona. But here, Coach Reese, what do you have to say? Nothing bad, please.
Yeah, I think our goal is always to win. But at the end of the day, there can only be one winner, and you're not going to win every tournament. So if you measure it by wins and losses, then necessarily it wasn't our best tournament, right? We didn't win. We didn't get the gold. But I think what we do a really good job of is recognizing that there's so much to learn, and there's a lot of positive that came out of the fort. We saw a lot of things in singles that we need to work on, that we're going to continue to work on, so that's great. And in women's doubles, for a first-time partnership, I thought you guys played incredible, and I'm actually really excited for the rest of the season to keep playing with Glauca, because I feel like you guys mesh really well, and you have a chance to go really deep in that bracket or that division. And then mixed doubles, you were cooking.
Yeah,
like that was definitely your best event for sure at the fort was mixed doubles, which is cool because I feel like for a long time there it was like your worst
one,
event,
yeah.
So we're getting better in all categories. Obviously, we didn't get the results we wanted, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're not doing the right things and we're not progressing towards where we want to be. So all in all, I think, we learned what we needed to learn and we move on, and now we get ready for Mesa.
Yeah, I think that overall, obviously taking the losses more like learning opportunities. I think we both do a really good job at that, like Reese said. And I think that that's the only way to succeed in sport, period, whatever sport it may be. So,
Life too, man.
yeah, and life as well. So, we're out here already putting in the work, getting ready for Mesa. We have about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, I think. So, yeah, 3 weeks. So, yeah, we're going to be putting in the work, and we'll see you guys there.